This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 15th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball over the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of a defense sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a 1st down.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. The big fullback's got it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down RPO looking left. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. To the air. It's Reed. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down. To the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment
down that right side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here the nose guard comes up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
It into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Reed. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Davidson. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The ball's come to the line in the hurry-up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Gets 1st down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
To throw, it's Knight. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain away.
And a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Wrapped down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Knight. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They count the drive with 6 points. So the Louisians, hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The shotgun handoff here. He's stopping right at the 24.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's caught. It's Smith. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Barnes. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield. It's Reed. On the move now. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Here's the second down play. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep this drive moving.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, This defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Nice grab. It's Gilbert. Defense able to stop him. He's fourth down now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and then it cost the offense 5. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. It just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass falls incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Caught. Completion. He's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Design quarterback run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
That one sails out of the back of the end of the touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Miami offense. built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The sure hands. It's Matthews. An important 9-yard. In there, brings up just 3rd and 1.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Will not be brought down. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the receivers got it. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The balls are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. This is an impressive performance. They played a